What's up YouTube? Eric here with LEDGrowlightsDepot.com. This review is of the Grower's Choice ROI E720 LED grow light released in July 2020. Stay tuned for the full review, par testing, how this light compares to the Grower's Choice ROI E420, and my final thoughts. The ROI E720 is Grower's Choice third LED light and is a big brother of the ROI E420, which I also reviewed, link in description. The E720 is a passively cooled plug-and-play bar-style commercial-grade LED grow light which is actually designed for vertical gardening but can be used in tents and open grow rooms in home or commercial settings. The unit's dimensions are 46.9 by 46.8 by 3.2 inches and it weighs 44 pounds, so it's a bit large and heavy. The drivers are integrated into the fixture and are not removable. The total light output of the fixture is an outstanding 1,870 to 1,924 micromoles per second with a reported efficacy of 2.6 micromoles per joule. The light will flower a 4x4 area at very high intensity or 5x5 area at moderate to high intensity. Expect to use this light at around 6 to 24 inches depending on the footprint you need to cover and light intensity you want to deliver to your plants. The E720 draws around 780 watts at 120 volts and 740 watts at 240 volts. When I measured this grow light's wattage draw at the wall at 114 volts, I received a reading of 778 watts at an amperage of 6.83. Expect a heat output of 2,659 BTUs per hour from this fixture, or around 35% less heat and energy than a 1,200 watt double-ended HPS. The fixture comes hardwired with a NEMA 515P 120 volt style plug. A NEMA 615P 240 volt adapter can be included with this fixture on request. If you're in another country, you will need a plug adapter for your specific country. There are two different Osram diodes incorporated into the ROI E720, full spectrum white and 660 nanometer deep red. The spectrum is fixed and can only be dimmed to preset levels on the fixture of 100%, 75%, 50%, and 25%. Using the Grower's Choice controller or most other controllers, you have more control and options over the set intensities, including timing. Grower's Choice uses their GC3K full phase spectrum in this grow light. It's full spectrum and will take the plants from seed to harvest. The spectrum is a little heavier in blue than some other full cycle LED lights on the market, which is actually ideal for increasing quality during flowering. The added 660 nanometer deep red is ideal for speeding up photosynthesis, can assist in increasing yields, and helps boost the efficiency of this light. There's not any UVA in the spectrum, but there is far red, which is naturally present in the white light diodes. The spectrum used in this fixture is the same as the ROI E420 and ROI E680. It is also similar to other high-efficiency quality LED grow lights on the market, such as the Gavita Pro 1700E and the HLG 650R. Expect about 5,400 hours of use until the LEDs reach 90% of their original light output. The lights come with a 3-year manufacturer's warranty and are ETL, UL, DLC, and IP65 waterproof dustproof. I hung the fixture in a 4x4 tent to test the PPFD. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but the PAR readings are very good. It would be better in a 5x5 tent, open room, or 4-foot wide vertical racking. Let's take a look at the readings in the 4x4 now. Alright, the first reading is going to be at 24 inches above the bottom of the tent, where we're hitting right around 1,015 ppfd in the center. And moving to the back, looks like right around 849. And into the corner, about 750, 755. And then on this side, it looks like just under 900 ppfd. So moving more towards the center. So in general, what I noticed with this light is you're going to have slightly lower intensity in the middle, and that's because there's a larger gap between the bars in the center than there are between the bars or the rest of the bars. So overall, pretty good uniformity at 24 inches. Next reading is going to be at 18 inches from the bottom of the tent, where we're hitting 1100 ppfd in the center. And moving to the back, just above 900, into the corner, just below 800, and to this side, just below 1,000. So overall, the intensity is going to be a little bit higher at 18 inches. You could use the light at 18 inches for flowering, or even 12 inches or closer, which I will show you pretty soon. So really good uniformity with this fixture due to the 8-bar system. All right, and the next one's going to be at 12 inches above the bottom of the tent. Looks like just over 1,200 in the center, moving to the back about 918, and into the corner about 822. And lastly on this side, we're hitting about 1190 ppfd. So just check out how those readings change as I move the sensor around. Overall, we're right around like 1,200, 1,300 ppfd in most spots underneath the light at this height. Just trying to give you an idea of how those readings change as I move it around. All right, and the final reading is going to be right around 6 inches. Actually highered it a little bit to 7 3/4 inches, just to account for the height of the sensor. So we're definitely going to see the lowest uniformity here because the light's so close to the bottom of the tent. However, you know, you're going to get some really good readings at 6 inches. We're really close to 1,500 ppfd in a lot of parts underneath the light. So just notice how that reading was quite a bit lower in the center, but as you move it underneath the bars, hitting right around 1,400 ppfd. So, you know, you could use this light at 6 inches. I'd recommend it right around 12 inches, maybe further, depending on the intensities that you want to go for. All right, let's sum this up. The E720 is very efficient and has excellent uniformity via the 8-bar system. It is one of the most powerful commercial-grade LED lights on the market and will take your plants from seed to harvest with a single full spectrum. It has the potential to pull monster yields. The E720 was named Best Bar Light in our Best LED Grow Lights of 2020 video, link in the description. You can dim the light down for seedlings, clones, and veg, and crank the light up during flower for maximum production. The Grower's Choice controller will allow for more refined dimming and program scheduling. At $1,049, this fixture gives you a lot of light for a reasonable price. Compare the light output of other fixtures in the $1,000 to $1,500 price range, and you'll see what I mean. It's a good bang for your buck. Other competing lights, such as the Gavita Pro 1700E, put out 10% less light and are a few $100s more expensive. Especially considering if you want to hook it up to a controller, you'll need to purchase a separate adapter, which adds an additional $100 to each fixture. Though most growers will find this fixture attractive due to the uniformity, efficacy, and light output, those that are trying to keep their electricity costs and heat down might not be interested in this light since it draws about 740 to 780 watts. And there's always a trade-off between light output on one side and electricity and heat output on the other side. If you're able to manage your temperatures and electricity draw is not an issue, then this light is for you. Now, how does the E720 compare to the E420? Well, the build is very similar. A major obvious difference is that the E720 has 8 bars, while the 420 only has 4 bars. The E720 is 300 plus watts more powerful than the E420 and has around 46% more light output. The PAR efficacy is 2.6 micromoles per joule for both lights. The flowering footprint is a 3x3 to 3.5 by 3.5 area on the ROI E420, while the E720 will cover up to a 5x5 area. The spectrum is the same on both the E420 and E720. Both lights have a level on the front and back to ensure the fixture is straight and ensure even light intensity over your plants. Also, both fold in half and can be locked into place. I put a link to the E720 product page in the description if you want to learn more or purchase this fixture. As a reminder, I also link the E420 product page, E420 review, and video of the best LED grow lights of 2020. Hit that like button and subscribe to be notified for more videos like this reviewing the most popular LED lights on the market. Check out our other LED grow light reviews on YouTube as well. And follow us on Instagram at LED Grow Lights Depot for more LED grow light giveaways and other great content. Link below. See you later.